What's up everyone, how's it going? In this game we have the Scarlet Devil as our red Ottoman spawning on the northwestern side of Cliffside. On the southish east, we have LaSh as our green Abbasid Dynasty. Very standard, of course. If you're playing the Abbasid, the Aobids, the Dali, you're gonna want to go for the berries first and foremost. Over here, let's see, going for the Dark Age Military School. 5 on stone, shift command, send it back, send 4 over to sheep, 1 over to the military school. Okay, he's doing it a little bit different. So he has it queued up to, he had them queued up on wood first. So generally how I would go about this, or generally how I do this, obviously I'm not saying my way is better than any other way, just saying how I usually do this is 5 on stone, send them in, build the military school, and then send those same 5 from the stone to the military school to the wood. Oh, this is wood Gouda Percha tree. Oh, I didn't even notice that it was a different named tree. I thought they were just all freaking like elm or something. All right, wait, why don't we have any mahogany trees? Come on, wait, do we have, are these birch? No, we don't have any birch trees either. Dang, where's the diversity in these biomes? Oh, dove trees, sexual trees, what the hell? I've literally never, I've been playing this game for 2 years, guys, and I've never noticed that there's like all the tree, well, not all the trees, but there's like numerous tree variations. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, okay, I got distracted there. So we do have the Dark Age Military School, which you guys should know by now. If not, I am a huge fan of the Dark Age Military School. Not only do you start ramping up your numbers, depending on the map, depending on how close the deer are to you, for instance. Like this is actually pretty good. That's close enough to where you could start actually pushing them in. It'll take a bit, but you'll start getting them closer and closer. Even if you don't get them all the way to the town center, even if you push them under TC range at minimum, then, oh, we have our first little assault going on. Even if you were to push them into, let's say right here, right? Like getting deer right here compared to all the way out here, massive difference. And that's something you could do with the Dark Age Military School. Once you start getting those spears out, you could start herding them deer closer and closer to your base. We do have the military wing coming up for our Abbasid player. Decent amount of harass coming on these villagers. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a kill, but he has caused like some minor idle time here and there. He is forcing LaSh to be a little bit more attentive, to start microing his villagers a little bit more instead of just allowing them to get poked down. Oh, the spear so close, 4 HP. Second spear is out as well, but is just gonna go back home. Ottoman is going over to the Twin Minaret Madrasa. Like I said, military wing for our Abbasid. So not too shabby. Like, the Abbasid really hasn't been pushed off or anything. He is going to be going into the 2TC play as well. And this is basically the standard play right now for your Abbasid. Instead of going into the eco wing, or instead of going eco wing for feudal, you'll go military wing into feudal 2TC play, and then from there you'll go you'll most likely go culture wing into eco for imperial. That's what I've been seeing quite a bit of. Then again, I think I've casted a total of 10 Abbasid games in this MMR in the last like 5 months that I've been doing this. Actually, has it been 5 months? No, I think I started back in November, so it's only been 4 months. All right, and the channel is growing. Also, Thank you guys, everybody watching. We hit a little over 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, like I've been slowly gaining like anywhere between 20 to 30 subs, well, about 20 subs a day. Thank you guys so much, really appreciate it. Of course, like I'm so excited, you know, this is absolutely huge. I didn't, oh well, all right, okay, I'll praise you guys later. There are 3. Wait, is it gonna be nice? Nice little micro coming out of LaSh right there, able to pick off that extremely low spearman that was there. And now the second TC is coming down on the wood line next to the mill and the berries. What do we have over here? 2 spear, 2 archer, trying to poke. That's a huge overreaction from Scarlet Devil. Or maybe, where were those villagers? Were all those villagers on gold? And he forced them all off? No, I don't think so. But yeah, thank you guys. 1,100, or I think we're at 1,100 subs right now. And I know a lot of you guys have been watching my streams as well, both on Twitch, here on YouTube. I know I really don't stream a lot of AoE, but if you guys can, please keep in mind that I do cast games like all day long, so the last thing I want to do to relax is play Age of Empires on top of casting for anywhere between 3 to 5 hours a day. I know I get a lot of you guys asking, why aren't you playing, why don't you stream? And well, there you go, that's why. I really don't want to cast for 3 to 5 hours a day and then play for another 3 to 5 hours a day. Like that's a lot. That's way too much for me. That's way too much Age of Empires. Actually, not even just AoE, that's just a lot of one game. That's why if you guys noticed on my stream, I'm constantly playing other games too. Fortnite with my nephews. Just got into Last Epoch. I'll play Warframe. I gotta keep the variety going, guys. I can't just stick to one game all day. I'll go crazy. At that point, then it's work. Like if I'm playing and casting, yeah, like that's just work. And I really don't want this to feel like work. These Apahi are gonna be able to pick off the 2 archers right here. Spears are doing their best in order to try to defend their fellow brethren, but one Apahi down for, oh, is he gonna be able to get a second one? No, that second Apahi is really low, able to pick off the first one. So 1 Apahi for 2 archers. Yeah, I kind of like that trade. And the second Apahi is really like I kind of like that trade for LaSh. That's fine. But yeah, the last thing I want, guys, is for this to feel like an actual job, where all I think about is Age of Empires all day, every day. Yes, it is a fun game. Yes, I really do enjoy it. I do not want to get burnt out though. That's the number one thing, is I do not want to get burnt out. Mahmed Imperial Armory coming down for our red Ottoman, as well as the second. No, he's still sitting only on 1 military school. The blacksmith is coming down in order to increase his production rate though. In the center of the map, we do have, what, 3 spears, 2 archers, trying to do some poking damage. Nice little timing from LaSh right here. Even though LaSh did go for the 2 TC play, he's still being very active out on the field. And I love the addition of the camel archer here in order to reduce the damage that the cavalry units from our Ottoman player is going to be able to do on him. Really nice from LaSh. I like this. I really like what he's doing. A lot of people, they try to go into the 2TC play, or when they go into the 2TC play, they really don't add on too many military units. And if they do, it's just to be defensive. LaSh, on the other hand, he's being really aggressive with it. Even though he's only at 7 military, realistically it's 6 because one of them is the scout. He is being very active with it. He's forcing the Ottoman player back at home. He's not letting himself get pressed too hard at all, actually, since he's the one doing the pressing. I like it. I really like how LaSh is playing the Abbasid right now. But yeah, again, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. 1,000 subs. Can't believe it. Like, this is amazing. and I do appreciate all the feedback. I do appreciate all the criticism that you guys give me. Like, just keep it up. Any questions, comments, concerns, drop it down below. Let me know, guys. Like, I'm always gonna be here to try to improve, try to make it better, and obviously bring you guys games. I know you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. If not, then I don't know how I hit 1,000 subs. Like, if you guys aren't enjoying the content, I don't know why you guys are subscribing, just saying. So of course you guys are enjoying it. Much love, much appreciation, guys. Thank you so much again. Eco Wing coming up for LaSh, going into castle. Once he starts getting those golems out, this is gonna be a different game. How many does he have though? He only has one barracks out at the moment. Oh no, two barracks. No, yeah, one barracks. He only has the one barracks out at the moment. Second one coming up. A minute until Castle Age. Of course, Ottoman is already in Castle with his first manga now coming out pretty soon. It's about 3/4 of the way done. And LaSh, like, I don't know what to think about how Siege is working at the moment. I absolutely hate that it takes 3 Springald shots to kill a mango now, because that's a bigger investment. That's a way bigger investment for the person, for the anti-siege user, right? Being able to get that third Springald out if you want to get that one shot, because before it didn't really matter too much if you didn't get the one shot. If you got the first, if you had one Springald against one Mangonel, the Mangonel shoots, the Springald shoots, or Springald shoots before the Mangonel does, right? Then the Mango shoots, then your Springald shoots and it kills it. Okay, cool. Like, it only got one shot off. Now it's gonna get 2 or 3 shots off if it's one Mangonel against one Springald. That's huge. That's a lot of additional damage that's gonna be getting done, and immediately LaSh goes into getting the Springald as well. So that is absolutely perfect timing. Age up, ticks over, Springald. He's gonna be making, I think he had, oh, he doesn't have enough gold for another one, so he's only gonna have one Wololo going off over here on the northern side, and it's actually gonna be able to get both of them. No, just barely misses out on it, but the wolf is gonna be doing quite a bit of damage onto the Amon. Really solid right there. Well, solid by LaSh. No, solid by the wolf. Good job, Wolfie. But the Wolfie goes down anyways. Sad face. Mangonel, one Mangonel against one Springald. So this is less of a micro dance now. There's no longer that massive skill check between the two players, who's paying attention, who's not paying attention. It's, you're not paying attention, Springald shoots, you're not paying attention, Springald shoots again, and then you could move it. Shot goes off, first one, Springald shoots again. You see, like, but it's gonna go down because there were still some units right there. So that was really nice play by LaSh, going in when he did, and that right there was a skill check. Goes into the back with the Sipahi, able to pick off the Springald. The front line for our Ottoman player is staying strong though. I don't think there's enough crossbows here quite yet in order to deal with them, but the front line is good enough with the golems, the knights, well, lancers, no, knights, right? Oopsie. Lancers, yes, lancers for the Abbasid. Golems, lancers, and the mix of crossbows in there is enough to push back the military of our Ottoman player. Decent amount of crossbows out now. There's 13, 5 in queue. LaSh sitting on 67 military, or 67 villagers, 31 military, 13 crossbows, 11 spears, 4 golems, 2 rams getting built right now. There's a Springald getting built in the back of this as well, 1 lancer and 1 horseman. As we're for Scarlet Devil, we did just hear the visor point tick over, sitting on 48 villagers, 22 villagers behind, 27 military, 10 men at arms, 10 janissaries, 5 Sipahi, 3 meta, a Mangonel, a second one on the way, probably not even halfway done, nowhere near done realistically, and it is getting pushed forward, or Scarlet Devil is pushing forward. The janissaries are going to be able to do a decent amount of damage. Where is that Springald at though? Oh, there it is. The Springle does get picked off. Nice job by our Ottoman. The Manga now is really low, but he's not going to be able to get picked off. Nice attack, nice counter attack going on. Nice push forward from our red Ottoman Scarlet Devil. He is going to be pushing back our green Abbasid back home. LaSh is going to be sitting on the defensive at the moment now. Oh, keep in mind that the Rams also did get a nerf. 700. They got not. Their health didn't get reduced by 700. No, their health got reduced by 70, but they also take an additional 20% damage from melee units. So the 20% to me is a hell of a lot more crucial than the 70 HP nerf. Single horseman in the back. First villager does go down. 0 villager kills for Scarlet Devil, 1 for LaSh. Absolutely tied. Realistically, like, this is good. This is a solid game. The Springle the Mega now is still alive, does get picked off by the Springle that got rushed up by 21 crossbows, and these crossbows are going to be the last line of defense. Realistically, at this point, they are going to be able to one-shot a lot of these units though. And remember, the Janissaries do take additional damage from ranged units as well. So the crossbows are going to do a really good job against everything that the Ottoman currently has, since he is spamming out a lot of armored units. But his numbers, the crossbow numbers, are dwindling. They're just not able to keep up right now. But he does have defender's advantage. Keep that in mind. That's going to be the #1 thing right here. While his numbers do diminish, they are getting replenished in a similar fashion. As we're with our Ottoman, on the other hand, when his numbers dwindle, it's going to take another 20 seconds or so before his reinforcements arrive. So defender's advantage, always a good thing. Always a good thing. Unless they're standing right on top of your protection, then defender's advantage does not exist, because as they pop out, they die before they get any damage done. Really poopy. 56 villagers for Scarlet Devil, 18 military. LaSh currently sitting on 82 workers, 24 military. They're pretty close in terms of the military size, but LaSh, with the way greater economy, is going to be able to replenish a lot faster, a lot more effectively, and not efficiently, but just more effectively. Nice farm transition coming through already, since he did go for the eco wing while upgrading or transitioning into castle age, or aging up to castle. He does have the reduced farm cost with Fertile Crescent. We got 4 little farms for Scarlet Devil at the moment. I don't see anything else, really. No other, points of interest, let's call it, for our red Ottoman. He is sitting capped at the moment, 90 out of 90, as where our green Abbasid is 126 out of 150. Nice walls coming in on the western side and on the southwest and on the northeast. There's still a lot of areas. Keep in mind, that's one of the difficult things about Cliffside is walling. There's so many different locations that you're gonna have to wall in order to do it properly, but he's gonna be able to get rid of a lot of the choke points. First, another nice battle does come out. Springled is pushing forward in order to try to snipe off the Manga. Now is unable to get a shot off. First shot does go off, 2 more before it goes down. Mango's shot is wide right there, misses everything. The Rams doing a decent amount of damage. First military building goes down, second one under fire now, and this actually looks like it's going to be completely in favor of our green Abbasid player. He is pushing forward in a nice swift manner right here. The crossbow's doing a decent amount of damage as well. The Sipahi unable to get into the back. Springled is slaying siege, or firing on top of the Manga now. Yet again, the Mango isn't doing anything. The Manga now didn't do anything those last few seconds. Sipahi are finally getting into the back line of Sipahi and Lancers getting into the back line of the Abbasid, starting to kill off some of those crossbows. The crossbow numbers are going down quite a bit, but the golems and spears are able to clear it up. There's archers, spears, crossbows, lancer, janissaries out for our Ottoman, but they're trickling in little by little. They're not able to group up like how our Abbasid player was able to do it earlier. He needs to rally his units back. He needs to get them all together, grouped up in order to go for a bigger push. I don't know what these villagers are doing. Are they getting pulled in order to help defend, or that's gonna be a lot of dead villagers right there? Actually, I take that back. I think one died. I hyped that up for no reason. Oh yeah, best caster world. Golems, so tanky. Their DPS is so strong, so high. These archers aren't really gonna be able to do anything for our red Ottoman player, and GG gets called. Game goes to LaSh, our green Abbasid. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again for the 1,000 subs. I'll see you next time.